A pass underneath for Carson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run again to Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
21. Seahawks 12.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their
Entering coaching screen depth chart. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the
They'll run on first down. Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, throw left side, complete. It's Elliott. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. 16 yards, a first down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Now on Jackson on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jordan Brooks in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the... It got his man complete.
Don't worry about it, baby.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. Touchdown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
The extra point is good.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Nelson's got it here right side. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now it's Jackson.
Well, he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
10 at the 44-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, watch the slant.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
By number 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Jackson.
Give me something.
And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And 7.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing is Jackson. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
55, Mike, 55. Watch the run. Mike 55, Mike 55. I got him.
Now it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem? Every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Don't get nervous. Check 99. Check 99. Switch. Check 4.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. There's no better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand him.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
This time, Jackson will throw it.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That keeps this Washington 27. Seahawks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. He's back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 22 yards there, a first down.
Second and 10.
One last shot for Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and the two-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Chris Carson.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Give them 3 yards there on the first down pickup. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 55. It's our time. It's our time.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT.
Let's go.
On first down, Carson, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, It's Carson. Carson, the first down and more. 20.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line.
14-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Wilson leaves this one with Penning. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Ball carrier.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here in OT. They're going for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only